Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're starting a new project today. We're going to make a cupcake dishcloth and I'm going to use this 100% cotton yarn. It's a peaches and cream from Walmart and the color is sunshine. I like it. I think it's pretty, it's cheery, and it's good for summertime, but it's going to be a cute little cupcake dishcloth, and this is a G 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. So we're gonna get ourselves started. Any stitches that you're unsure about, or if you're brandy new at this, down below in the description I'll have links to some shorts to help you out if you want to practice before you get going. But we are going to start with chaining. So we want to take our yarn, our end is over here, our little tail, and we're going to make a loop. And we're going to drop that working tail behind. And then we're going to go into the circle with our hook and grab that. So get those two tails and pull them together. And there's your knot. And you're on your hook. You're ready to go. Okay, so we want to start out with chaining 30. So we're going to take our hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through 1. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 3 and 4 and 5, and we're going to go all the way to 30. Okay, here we go. Okay, once you have a nice chain of 30, we want to keep it as straight as possible because we're going to work back down the chain. So we don't want any twisting to go on with it. So try to keep that as straight as you can as you're going along. And we are going to be doing single crochets. So here we are. This is the chain that we're in, chain number 30. We're going to go into the second chain from our hook. So it's the very next one there. And we're going to enter. It's a chain, so you're just picking up the one piece. We're going to yarn over and pull through. And we have 2 on our hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. Single crochet. Okay, so we're going to go into each of these chains. And we're going to single crochet along. We'll have 29 single crochets by the time we get back to our knot at the very beginning there that we made, right? So because we went into the second chain from our hook, it will drop 1 in number. So we won't be working with 30, we will be working with 29 stitches the whole time for our dishcloth. So this is a 100% cotton yarn, and I use those for dishcloths and dish towels, anything that's going to get washed a lot and that you want to be really absorbent, because it does a better job going through the washing machine a lot of times. And also I'm going to leave a link at the end to soak block your work. It does help when you're using the cotton like this. It gets your shape of your dishcloth nice and square. So that will explain how to do that. I'm just trying to think of all the little things to tell you that we do around here. So this is, like I said, this is going to be a nice little dishcloth, and I think you'll like it. I love working at dishcloths. It's fun. It's easy. It's something that you can really follow along with well because it's back and forth work, and I think that that's helpful, especially if you're a beginner, right? So this is just a single crochet all the way down. This is row 2. No, I'm sorry. This is row 1 of our work. I get myself all excited already thinking I'm on number 2, but we are not. This is row 1. We did our chaining. This is row 1 of our work. And we're going to go along with all these nice 29 single crochets. And are you doing okay with these single crochets? Just take your time, make sure that that chain is straight, because if it gets twisted and you're crocheting on both sides of the chain, it'll look a little funny, and it could mess up your count too. So just take your time with it. These are all little things to practice as you're going along, right? So here we are, we're approaching our knot at the end. So we will have 29. And even when we're doing bobbles and single crochets on some of the rows, we will always have 29. So don't want anybody to get too confused with that. That's nice to have a standard count. We always need to make sure that our count is correct, otherwise our picture won't come out right when we place our little baubles. So this is the last stitch here, because there's your knot. So we're going to give that our last single crochet. We're going to chain one here. So yarn over and pull through for a chain one and turn your work. All right, here we are. We're on the other side of our work. This is now row 2 and each stitch is going to get a single crochet all the way down. So now it's a whole stitch. So you're going to enter your stitch. You have the 2 pieces, right? The nice little V there. And you're going to just do a nice single crochet. It'll be easier now that you have a stitch to actually work in. Sometimes just working into that chain is a little fumbly, isn't it? So you're going to go along and you're going to get us 29 single crochets for row 2 all the way down to the end. All right, so keep going with your nice single crochets and I will meet you at the end. Here we go. Okay, when you get to that last stitch here of row 2, make sure you're getting the whole stitch because it lays a little flat at first here. So you want to make sure you're getting that whole thing, not just half your stitch, okay? Chain 1 and turn your work. Fantastic. Here we are. This is now row 3 and we are going to start with some bobble work. So let's get ourselves going. We want to start out with 10 single crochets. So counting is going to be important here. We want our picture right. So there's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic. Now we want to bobble. We are working from the bottom up on our picture. So what that means is this is going to be the bottom of the cupcake that we're starting to work on. Just to give you a little direction of where we're going here, right? So this is our bobble. We've done 10 single crochets. We want to yarn over. And we're going to enter our stitch. And we're going to yarn over and pull through. We have 3. Yarn over and pull through just 2. Fantastic. Yarn over, enter that same stitch again. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over, pull through just 2 of those 4 you have now. Now there are 3. Yarn over one more time into that same stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Now we should have 5 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through all 5. This is the back of your work because your bobble will stick out on the front side, okay? So now you can see it good. Now we want to single crochet to tie down our bobble so it pops out nicely. But we need to do 1 single crochet. So right here, this is 1 single crochet for our pattern. I am apparently going kind of tight today. Ooh, I gotta loosen up. This is a single crochet. Okay, and now we're going to bobble again. So see, when it anchored it down, it made it pop out nice on the front of your work. So we bobble again. We need to do 5 of these, but that single crochet needs to go in the middle to make it work right. So yarn over, enter your next stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through 2. Feels tight. I think I may have missed 1 little strand. There we are. Yarn over, enter second time. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through just 2. And this is the 3rd time. Yarn over, enter, yarn over and pull through. There's our 5. Yarn over and pull through all 5. Fantastic. Single crochet the next stitch. All right, there's 2 bobbles. Now let's make number 3. Yarn over, going into that next stitch there. It's the first time. Just remember all those yarn overs and then go through 2. Yarn over, second time. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through 2. third time, we yarned over, and we have 5, so we know we're done. We yarn over and pull through all 5, and then single crochet in the next one to hold it down. All right, you feel like you're getting it, I hope. That's 3. We need number 4. So I've yarned over and I'm going into my next stitch. This is the first time, and I'm going through just 2 loops. Yarn over, second time, go through just 2 loops. And the third time. We know we're done because we have our 5. And we yarn over and pull through all 5. Sometimes it needs a wiggle, right? And then single crochet the next one. 1 more bobble for this row, okay? Yarn over. And here we're going in the next stitch. That's the first time. The second time. Whoops, just 2. And the third. Okay, so I have 5, right? And I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 5. Now we need to single crochet the remaining 10 stitches on our work. The first one, we'll anchor down that last bobble there. And then we're going to single crochet the rest of them. So this is 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost there. You're doing great. 9 and 10. There's that last one. And we're making sure we're getting the whole stitch. Alrighty, chain 1 and turn your work. We are on the front. We have 5 pretty little bobbles there. This is row 4 of our work, and it's going to be just single crochet each stitch across, all 29 of them, okay? So nice and easy, no bobbles on this row. We're going to single crochet across. We're just going to be careful when we get to the bobble because we don't want to snag the front of our bobble. Sometimes my hook just starts going all over the place and I get excited moving along and I will snag a little piece of it. I got a little yarn in there and I have to pull that out later. And it just makes a mess of my work. So I wanted to forewarn you, be careful as you're getting closer. Sometimes I will try to cover it with my thumb or, just go a little slower when I get there. So you have that stitch before it, right? And then the bobble stitch, which is longer. See, it's longer on your work because you went through 5 loops, right? So make sure you're getting everybody. So there's that one, and then you have the single crochet in between. Okay, so don't miss any of your stitches. We still wanted to have 29, okay? So keep going along. Single crochet your 29 stitches here for row 4, and we'll meet at the end. Take your time. Here we go. Okay, when you get to the last one, chain 1 and turn your work. We're on the back side. This is row 5. We're going to finish up with row 5 today. So we're going to make it through one more. I know you can do it. So we want to start out with 9 single crochets this time. So each stitch, make sure you're getting each one. That's a single crochet 1. This is 2. Count is important. 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 9. One more here. Okay, now we want to bobble. So we are going to start out with a yarn over, right? We're going to enter that next stitch, yarn over and pull through. yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, second time, same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and one more time. Just as long as we get all those yarn overs, we end up with the right number of loops, right? So yarn over and pull through all 5. Okay, that was 9 single crochets in a bobble. We need to do 9 single crochets again. All right, so there's 1 and that anchors down our bobble. This is 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops, that felt funny, sorry, 7, 8, and one more is 9. Okay, and now we're going to bobble in our next stitch here. So yarn over, here it is, in this next one, and we're going to yarn over and go through 2. One more. Okay, and go through 2. And then one more. Perfect. That's the 3rd time. We have 5. We go through all 5. Sometimes I need a little wiggle. I don't know about you. It needs a little bit. And it's okay. We should have 9 stitches remaining on our work. We want to single crochet these 9 stitches. So let's just make sure there's 1 and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I'm trying to get a little looser here. 7, 8. Yeah, perfect. Okay, the count is right. That's what we need. There's the last one. I'm trying to get my whole stitch. Single crochet, chain 1, and I'm going to leave it right here. So I'm going to pull this up so we can take a look. This is the front of our work. This is the bottom of our cupcake. So think the little cupcake paper at the bottom of your cupcake. So that's what we're making right now with this. I think it's cute so far. I like it. I hope you do too. If you're still working, please take your time. Have fun with this. I want you to enjoy it. And I will see you next time. We'll start with row 6. Thank you and have a joyful day.